Everyone talks about pro wrestling, but everyone talks about which era of wrestling was the best. Everyone talks about an era of attitude, the golden age of pro wrestling. But now, there is a new style of wrestling, a new breed of wrestling, an era which will never be defeated. New breed wrestling.
Hello, New Breed Wrestling fans. I'm Sal Sanchez, welcoming you to another exciting hour of New Breed's Word Circle. This hour, we're going to have 3 exciting matchups for you, including 2 from the Morgan County Fair in Versailles, Missouri. We're going to kick it off with a women's title defense featuring Kelsey Magnolia challenging our New Breed Women's Champion, Shai Lynn. Then we'll follow that up with a New Breed Heavyweight title match featuring Donovan Era as he challenges Dr. Ison with Money Mike Pettis. And then in a rewind, we have a match from Belton, Missouri. It's going to be champion versus champion as we see the Kansas City Extreme Wrestling Metro Champion facing the New Breed United States Champion at the time, Brene. It's going to be an exciting hour. Don't go anywhere. Sit back and grab a hold with New Breed Wrestling.
Hello, New Breed Wrestling fans, and welcome to another exciting hour of New Breed Squared Circle. I'm Sal Sanchez. I'll be your commentator tonight. Jason Mortis is still running around the Morgan County Fair here somewhere as we get ready for our opening matchup here for the Ladies Championship. It's going to be Kelsey Magnolia taking on our New Breed Women's Champion, Shai Lynn, in the opening belt. Kelsey Magnolia, of course, one of the latest members of my man, my boss, Money Mike Pettis, in private practice as they make the way to the ring for this big title defense here at the Morgan County Fair here in Versailles, Missouri. Fans here in Versailles, of course, showing no love whatsoever for Kelsey Magnolia. We've seen these two face off in the past. Kelsey, of course, trained by many of the greats, including someone who's known here.
Is the NBW Ladies Champion, Shai Lynn.
As I was getting ready to say, she's had some training from former independent superstar, now signed to one of the big leagues. He was known as Tyler Black back in the days, and also trained by Niles Planquet. And there we go, coming to the ring, Shai Lynn, our New Breed Ladies Champion, and quite a fan favorite everywhere she goes here. And this is going to be another great title defense. Of course, either one of these ladies are very deserving of the New Breed Women's Championship. And here we go, Shai Lynn making her way to the ring, and the crowd applauding her, cheering her, showing her support as she gets ready to step through those ropes here in our big opening contest. We do want to thank everyone who makes this show possible. We want to thank all our sponsors, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Eldon Tire and Brake, Snap-on Tools, and of course all you watching here on KRMS TV 32 in the Lake of the Ozarks area. And don't forget, if you're outside of the viewing area, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you'll never miss a single episode, as well as see some exclusive extended cuts of some of these episodes. So Money Mike heading out of the ring as referee Gordon Atkins checks both ladies out, trying to make this match fair and square, or as fair and square as possible. Quite honestly, I've never seen Money Mike cause any shenanigans, so there's probably no need to even check Kelsey, but, you know, it's just a technicality here. All right, and here is the opening bell, ladies and gentlemen, as the two ladies get ready to lock up here in this big title matchup to open up the hour here. We've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up this hour as well, so you're not going to want to go anywhere. As we say, sit back and grab a hold of New Breed Wrestling. Well, Kelsey backed off a little bit. Looks like she may need to stretch out or exercise a little bit before the match, but the crowd calling her chicken, that's not quite right here. As again, they go in for the lockup and Kelsey steps away. Kelsey having a few choice words with the fans there in the front row. Here we go, another lockup. Shailene goes low and wrestles her down to the ground. There we go, nice takeover. Nice collegiate style old school wrestling here. Something we don't see that often anymore. I'm loving it. Takeover, here's a pin. Again, only a 2 count in that quick pin attempt here. And there we go, Shailene following up here. Looks like another roll up and a pin. Dangerously close to the ropes, but only a 2 count. As Money Mike still looking on from the outside. Not a factor in this match so far other than just cheering on his protege here. And don't forget, if you love what you see here, be sure to join us when we're in your town. Tickets go fast, so be sure to buy those early as we bring live professional wrestling all over the state of Missouri. Again, only a 2 count as both ladies in the center of the ring. Again, here's a suplex. Couldn't quite get her up as Kelsey pulls from behind. Referee warning about the hair. I didn't see it, but the crowd claims to have seen it. Snapmare takeover, followed by a chin lock here. Referee checking it out. Shailene not ready to give up yet. And once again, both ladies making their way up to the feet. Shailene coming up with some elbows. But here we go, another possible rake of the hair. I'm not sure it took her down. She's holding the back of her head there like she's possibly in pain. Here we go to the top turnbuckle. And backed up in the corner. Big chop across the chest. You can hear that one. Here we go, Bulldog. Send Shailene down to the mat, but not for long as she makes her way back up to the feet. Once again, Kelsey using that top rope for leverage as she's got Shailene back down. Referee asking her to break it, and Shailene saying, hey, I broke the hold. Which she did. She did have 5 seconds to do that. Another takeover in their chin lock. Referee Gornak is checking it out once again. Money Mike there still on the outside. Money Mike telling her the belt's coming home with us. Of course, Money Mike does have a lot of gold here in New Breed Wrestling private practice. Does hold many titles, although they've lost some here recently, including the Tag Team Championship, which is currently held by the Iceman and Hard Luck Hal. But we are going to see the New Breed Heavyweight Champion, Dr. Ison, in action later on this hour as he defends against Donovan Era, so you don't want to miss that. And here we go. Attack from Shailene. And a shoulder block. And a clothesline sends Kelsey down. Following up with an elbow. Once again. Appears like the tide's turning here in favor of our champion as she follows up with a knee to the gut there. And then going back into that chin lock. This time as Gordon Atkins asks Kelsey if she's ready to give up. Crowd telling her to tap, but broken by the ropes there. And here we go, Kelsey back in, following up with some boots, duck and clothesline. And from behind once again, looks like Kelsey's working on something, takes her down. I thought she was going for that chin lock once again. And that's it. She tapped. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still New Breed Women's Champion, Shai Lynn with an...
And still the NBW Ladies Champion, Shai Lynn.
What another great title defense here by our Ladies Champion, Shai Lynn, to kick off this hour. Like I said previously, we've got a lot more action coming your way, so don't go anywhere. Keep it right here. We're going to take a little commercial break, but we'll be back with more action in just a little bit.
Shai Lynn, the NBW Ladies Champion. As I mentioned, we do have some celebrities in the crowd tonight for our wrestling event here at the Morgan.
Here at O'Reilly Auto Parts in Eldon, Missouri, we have several free services, like checking the scan tool to check your check engine light or battery alternator testing. We also check fluids, change bulbs, and batteries, unless professional installation is required. Come and see one of our professional parts people today, or call 573-392-3341.
Welcome back, New Breed Wrestling fans, to our second matchup tonight for the New Breed Heavyweight title. Coming to the ring right now, the challenger, Donovan Era. He's been making his name for himself right here in New Breed Wrestling, as well as all over the place in Iowa, in Kansas, in Oklahoma. So this is a big opportunity for him to be challenging the New Breed Heavyweight Champion, Dr. Ison. Of course, Dr. Ison will have Money Mike Pettis in his corner as he is part of Private Practice. And Dr. Ison, we've seen him in quite a different attitude lately. A little more aggressive attitude than we've seen Dr. Ison. Dr. Ison has been vowing to take out his opponents in order to continue his reign as New Breed Champion. Like you said, if he breaks their legs, they can't challenge him.
And the NBW Heavyweight Champion, Dr. Ison.
Yes, as I was saying before the announcement, Dr. Ison has told me many occasions as I've talked to him. He said basically if he attacks his partners, takes them out, then there'll be no one for him to defend the title against, so he can keep the title for as long as he wants. I don't know if that's the brainchild of Money Mike. Of course, Money Mike, one of the brilliant minds here in professional wrestling, one of the premier managers anywhere. He's got the money, he's got the talent, and here he comes with his man, Dr. Ison. As the fans already booing him as he enters the ringside area. For some reason, fans don't tend to care for our New Breed champion very much, but I love this guy. Of course, you know, he's a teammate of mine. We're all on the same team. I've worked for Money Mike. But he's also a big talent. Love him or hate him, you got to agree that he is very deserving of the title. He has been winning a lot of matches all over the place and is one of the bigger names here in New Breed Wrestling today. And he's got a couple fans. I hear a couple fans out there finally showing some respect and chanting doctor. And no, it's not me, in case you're wondering. As we get ready for this new breed heavyweight title matchup. Of course, those of you who may remember the former champion, Nothing Neater Derek Teeter, he suffered a devastating injury that's going to put him out for at least 9 months. So he had to relinquish the title. And so there was a match between Volatile Curtis Wild and Dr. Ison. And Dr. Ison came out victorious in that one. Some people say there's a little bit of controversy there. I don't know. You can go back on our YouTube channel and rewatch that match. And, you can form that opinion yourself. Of course, I'm part of private practice, so, I'm not going to talk bad about my partner here as the bell rings to start off this matchup. And Era getting the crowd behind him here early. Donovan making his debut here in Versailles, Missouri, as well as New Breed's making their debut here at the Morgan County Fair. It's been very exciting. I'm so glad that they invited us out here to host some exciting pro wrestling. The staff here has been wonderful. The food over in the Cook Shack has been delicious, and there's been a lot of fun attractions for the entire family. Pony rides, petting zoos, lots of cool stuff. I actually got to hang out with an emu, not an emu, but a lemur, and a baby camel over there, as well as some other barnyard type animals. So lots of fun as this New Breed heavyweight title match continues with both men just staring each other down, perhaps playing mind games with each other, or developing their strategy here. As Dr. Ison's been quite a bit unpredictable here lately. Like I said earlier, he's adopted a more aggressive style. We've seen him come in with attacks. Last week we saw him attack Astonishing Austin Militalo, and El Diablo interfered in that match, which was supposed to be a number one contendership. But all of a sudden, it looks like Dr. Ison's a little scared here as Money Mike tries to cover him there, and he's calling a timeout as he takes a little breather there on the outside of the ring. And Money Mike is fanning him off. It is pretty hot here under the stars. The sun is starting to go down. It's cooling down a little bit, but it has been a hot night, and tell you what, the wrestling action's been even hotter tonight. 7 count as Ison makes his way back to the ring. And the fans starting up with that Donovan chant. I know I like to give this guy a hard time. I think that should have been a Nacho chant, as he looks like Jack Black in Nacho Libre. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Little test of strength coming here. Both men of similar height. Here we go as Donovan grabs his arm and starts twisting it, and causing Dr. Ison to reel in pain here as he lifts him up. Couldn't quite get him over, but Ison certainly feeling that. That puts a lot of pressure on the arms. And again, as we hear Ison screaming, Ison in rare form today. And finally, Donovan gets him over. Still working that arm and applying more pressure, more pain to it. And Dr. Ison made it to the ropes. So referee Gordon Atkins breaking the count.
Isaac got me, bro. Come on, Isaac, come on. Isaac, come on now.
And following up there on the ring apron. Oh my goodness. Right on that outer edge. That's a lot of steel and wood there. It's very hard. Big chop right here in front of my broadcast table. As Donovan returns another one. Sends Ison to the other side of the ring as he tries to walk away and take a little breather. But here we go, another chop from Dr. Ison. Ison having some words for the crowd now. Looks like perhaps another one coming up. Oh! But right into that steel post. Oh my goodness, that's gotta hurt. And again, we hear Ison screaming.
Let's go! Come on! Come on, Ison, shake it off.
Again, I don't think I've ever seen Dr. Ison do this. So. Oh, but there we go. That's smart as Donovan tries to enter the ring. Ison follows up with a little bit of like a drop kick on his own. And working the leg there.
You gotta let go.
Referee counting and making him break the hold, which he did. Nice clean break there by Dr. Ison. As Donovan staggers to get back to his feet, but caught another boot that sends him back down onto the mat. And here we go again. I love him or hate him, what you got to agree is that Dr. Ison has been a fighting champion. He hasn't backed down to any challengers. And he has managed to hold on to that NBW title so far. And again, you can tell that Dr. Ison could be a little bit in trouble as he's favoring that arm and that hand. It appears to maybe be a little difficult to use right now from all that pain that Donovan inflicted earlier. As the two men try to mount an offense here, Ison coming back with some forearms to the back. And a leg sweep takes Donovan down. Here's a pin. Again, only a 2 count here.
Come on, Ison.
As this match could still go either way as it continues here. Ison back on his feet. Getting ready to follow up there on Donovan Era. Picks him up. Oh, and a backbreaker. Here we go, another pin. Again, only a 2 count, and you can see the look of frustration there in the background from Money Mike Pettis as he watches from the outside. Again, Money Mike still hasn't played a factor in this match. He has been out there doing what he should do. He is a manager, and he's out there coaching his man to victory here. Here we go, both men in the center of the ring. Looks like perhaps a body slam coming up, but Ison couldn't quite get him up as Donovan fights back. Here we go, another forearm to the back. Couple knees to the gut. Looks like applying the pressure there with the elbow. And even though he's wearing an elbow pad, you know, that still has to hurt. Applying that pressure right there on that spine. As referee, it looks like he was going for like perhaps an abdominal stretch, but Donovan Era fights him back. Takes over Dr. Ison. Looks like perhaps he's getting his second win here, as he follows up with an elbow that staggers Dr. Ison across the ropes. Here we go, hip toss sends him down. It looks like perhaps he's calling for another one. Here we go, second one. Oh no, and Money Mike's up on the ring. Money Mike, oh my God, just took a hit from Donovan Era, sends him down to the dirt here, into the grass. And Donovan actually being smart and following up very quickly with perhaps like a chicken wing maneuver here. As Donovan struggles to get him up. Perhaps that adrenaline's starting to wear off a little bit as Ison grabs his leg. Not sure what he's going to do here. Oh! Ouch. And Donovan back down. Ison now appears to be perhaps taking control of the match once again, as he's still working that leg. Not sure what he's going for. Perhaps a figure 4. Send him up for something here. As Donovan tries to block it, perhaps a sharpshooter of some sort coming up. Yes, that's what it looks like. Referee checking Donovan. Donovan saying no. Oh, but he tapped. And that's it. That's it. That's the match. But Ison refusing to break the hold as Donovan Era keeps tapping and finally gets him to release it.
It is the NBW heavyweight champion, Dr. Ison.
So again, your winner by submission and still your new breed heavyweight champion, Dr. Ison, along with my man, Money Mike Pettis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more match coming up. An exciting main event, rewind style from Belton, Missouri. So don't go anywhere. Keep your TVs tuned right here, and we'll be right back with more action.
Softcore. Somebody get you a little frazzled. Somebody hurt your ego. Somebody get under your skin. What's the matter? You seemed a little in your video the other day. What happened, buddy? What happened? You used to be dangerous, man. Dangerous. Now? Not so much, my man. You're still softcore. Matter of fact, I heard rumor that all your friends and buddies and relatives were reaching out to you to make sure your fragile little ego wasn't bruised after the superstar talked some smack on you. Is that true, Derek? Is that what happened? Get a little upset. It'll be okay. Go to your safe space, buddy. Go to your safe space. Okay, maybe that's not the rumor. Maybe I just started that, but that's the new rumor. That's the new rumor. Dangerous Derek. Dangerous Derek. So fragile that he gets frazzled by the superstar. I got to thinking about it though, Derek. I got to thinking about it. You're more of a real American. Just like Hulk Hogan. A real American. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man and wife and daughter. I am a real American. Fight for your life. Fight for what's right. Come on, Derek. You think you got a snowball's chance in hell of getting in the ring and hanging with the superstar? I'm at the top of my game, brother. The top of my game. And here you are, probably pulling leg muscles and cracking ribs when you're beating 2x4s against doors and whatnot, throwing a hissy fit because the superstar got under your skin. Come on, man. You used to be better than that. But if you really, really think you want a piece of the superstar, New Breed Wrestling, September 17th, Sedalia, Missouri, Liberty Park Convention Hall. I'll be there. If you're going to be there, I suggest you train, take your vitamins, and say your prayers. You're going to need a lot of prayers.
Eldon Tire and Brake is your full-service auto repair shop. Located at 210 East 4th Street in Eldon, Missouri. We specialize in mechanical repair, new and used tires, and complimentary state vehicle inspections. Let our auto repair professionals show you that you can trust Eldon Tire and Brakes. Make your appointment today.
Coming out first tonight, we have the New Breed Wrestling United States title holder, Brene. This next match will be for the New Breed United States title.
And introducing her opponent, from Grandview, Missouri, weighing in at 165 pounds, He is the KCXW Metropolitan Champion, the realist, Calvin Aldridge.
While Aldridge has his own title, the title they are fighting for tonight is the one held by Brene. Start this match with Aldridge taking the lead and starting off strong against our champ, Brene. Brene reversing the headlock, bringing Aldridge to the mat. Aldridge reversing himself. Brene bridging so she doesn't take those shoulders to the mat. And a nice escape by Brene.
Since you guys got a lot from me today, I only have this one remaining. Thank you.
Lock back up, and Brene wrenching the arm of Aldridge. Aldridge rolling out. Kip up. Aldridge flexing and showing his stuff. Aldridge slamming Brene to the mat. Nice arm drag by Brene. Rana from Brene to Aldridge. Impressive agility from her. Another head scissors takedown. Rolling Aldridge outside the ring. Baseball slide. Throwing Aldridge into the gates. Aldridge calling for a timeout. I don't think he can get that here tonight. Ooh, stiff knee shot from Brene to Aldridge. Brene ducks. Going for another head scissors, but gets caught up by Aldridge. Snake eyes. Basement drop kick. Aldridge with those clubbing blows in the corner. Stringing Brene up on the second rope. Kicks to the midsection from Aldridge to Brene. And choking her out on the second turnbuckle. Aldridge with the fake out, slapping Brene as she sits on the bottom turnbuckle. Brene bringing up a little bit of a comeback. Blocking Aldridge's strike. Blocking again. Hitting Aldridge with forearms of her own. Oh, Aldridge with a knee to Brene. Looks like Aldridge going for the field goal kick there. Aldridge going for a submission hold. Brene slowly getting back to her feet. elbow. Spinning heel kick. Oh, a drop kick from Aldridge to Brene.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on New Breed Squared Circle Rewind as they continue with this match here between Calvin Aldridge, the realist, against Brene. Brene at the time was the United States champion for New Breed Wrestling. Calvin was actually the Kansas City Metro champion from Kansas City Extreme Wrestling. So the only title actually on the line right now is the New Breed U.S. title as this match continues outside the ring. We do apologize due to a technical issue when this originally aired on pay-per-view. There was some issues with the audio, so I'm coming back and continuing the commentary for the remainder of this match as Calvin and Brene take it back to the inside of the ring. Calvin there with a couple of little cheap kicks here in this intergender matchup here. And another blow to the head there sends Brene staggering down to the mat. Now, those of you may know that Brene has had a big history here in New Breed Wrestling, as well as all over the area here in Missouri, Kansas, and so many other areas, other states in this area. She's now signed, of course, to one of the big promotions out east, so you'll see her on national TV now. But this is one of her early matches from our archives as Brene returns with a chop of her own. This ends Aldridge staggering. Oh, but here we go. Aldridge mounting an offense back, and Brene is back down onto the mat. This has been a very good matchup. Both of these competitors are both very skilled, have had lots of great training, and have been really impressive here in New Breed Wrestling throughout their careers. Here we go. Calvert's picking her up on his shoulders. What's he gonna do as Brene continues to fight back with some elbows there to the side of the head? Puts her down, managed to get her down, and Brene shoves him across the ropes. Little back kick and another kick. Sends him, here we go, splash down to the mat as we see a possible pin. Nope, didn't quite get him in for the pin. Brene looking a little frustrated, but getting the crowd into it as Aldridge makes his way back to his feet. Backed up in the corner. Here comes Brene, but caught with some boots. And another one puts her down. Here's the cover. Again, only a 2 count here by referee Gordon Atkins. Calvin complaining about that slow count. I'm not sure. I really don't know sometimes about this Gordon Atkins. Here we go. We can see the replay here. But this match does continue. Here we go. Calvin setting her up, sorry. Oh, face first into that mat. That's got her hurt. Here we go. Here's another pin. Again, only a 2 count. I would call that like a 2.75. That was really close to a 3. But Aldridge actually thought he won that one. As he comes back to his feet here, following back up on Brene as she takes her time trying to get back up. Once again, though, we do want to thank all our sponsors here for making this show possible, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope that you enjoy the program, and don't forget to subscribe to all our social media, including YouTube, as our shows here the day after they air on KRMS, they do get uploaded to YouTube. Here we go. Here's the pin, and that's it. That's the 3 count as Gordon rings the bell, and your winner here tonight, the wonderful and lovely Brene as she defeats Calvin, the realist, Calvin Aldridge, and retains her United States title. Referee Gordon Atkins raising her hand in victory to the delight of the fans. Don't forget, you can find us here every Saturday night here on KRMS TV 32 on Sundays on YouTube. Don't miss a single episode. A lot of times I do put extended cuts, and we'll see you next week. For Jason Mortis, I'm Sal Sanchez saying good night, everyone.
All right, Steve. All right. You wanted my attention? Well, you got it now, buddy. You see, my boy Martin calls me today while I'm at work here, and he says, hey, man, you need to jump on New Breed Wrestling, and you need to see what Steve's saying about you. I'm like, what? He said, no, man, you need to get on there, and you need to take a look. So I jump on there, and I'm appalled, bro. I'm shocked. You brought my family into this? My wife? My kid? You see, Steve, you can say whatever you want about me. You can talk smack all you want about me. You can call me all the names in the book. But when you bring my family into this, that's where I draw the line. I'm done with all this Superstar Steve, Dangerous Derek crap. This is Derek McQuinn talking to Steve Fender. You wanted my attention? You wanted to get under my skin? You wanted to me off? Well, you succeeded, buddy. You have succeeded. You see, Steve, there are some lines that should never be crossed. And what you did today is you catapulted yourself miles over that line. Here I am working, and I jump online, and I got to see this crap about you talking about my family. You want to call me soft? That's fine. But you're talking about my kid? You're talking about my wife? Never in a million years would I have thought that you, of all people, would have stooped this low to bring my family into this. Never. After everything we've been through, man. After everything we've been through, and you want to do this? Well, let me tell you something, Steve. Let me tell you something. It's been 8 years since I've been in the ring, and you and I both know damn good and well what the doctor said would happen to me if I ever got into that ring and took a bad fall. Yeah. The doctor said I'd never wrestle again. But you know what? He didn't say anything about a fight, Steve. So how about this, Steve? Superstar? No. Your superstar status is gone. Scuba Steve against Dangerous Derek, one-on-one, no disqualification, no DQ, no disqualification. You got me. I can't even talk straight. You bring my family into it? So how about this, Steve? Scuba Steve, Dangerous Derek, one-on-one, no disqualification, no holds barred, anything goes. What do you think about that, tough guy? Huh? What do you think about that? I have no problems getting cleared from a doctor to go anywhere and fight you. You name the date, you name the place, you name the time, and I will be there, and we will get it on. But you better be ready for a fight. There's no more of this wrestling crap. Because you know what? If Harley was still here with us, and he heard what you said about families, he'd be right there behind me, buddy. You know what? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Harley proud, and I'm going to, wherever, don't chicken out, buddy. Don't chicken out. But wherever you decide, I'm going to kick your and I'm going to make Harley proud. So let's see if your coconuts are as big as your mouth. What do you say? One-on-one, Scuba Steve, Dangerous Derek, no DQ, anything goes, no holds barred. You know, you keep talking about getting belts and dropping bodies. Well, you know what? If you're going to fight me, Steve, the only belts that I see that you're getting are these Triple X belts from all the twin chili dogs that you've been eating at the local Quick Trip. And you better get ready to fight Dangerous Derek. Because I don't care where it is, any place, any date, any time. You let me know, I'll be there, and I'm going to be waiting for a fight, and I'm going to be ready to kick your